What's up, all you variants, and welcome to the 616 Show. I'm Haven Huge Fan, and I'm here to give you a recap on 2022 MegaCon Orlando. If you've never been, it is ComicCon for Florida, and this year it had no shortage of star-studded celebrities, comic book artists, cosplayers, you name it. Someone from some fandom was probably there, so let's get into it. Now let's start off with the Artist Alley. No matter what day you showed up, it was jam-packed, nothing but lines and lines. Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman's, it went out and around the food court and everything. Those guys were the heavy hitters of the con. Other names that were there were Frank Miller, Greg Capullo, Inhuck Lee. It was a star-studded Artist Alley, and I met one in particular, the legendary Bat Cat writer, Tom King. I know what you're thinking, he's a writer, so why would I get him to sketch a blank cover? If you follow him on Twitter, you know and are a fan of his I'm sorry remarks, and I could not go there with a blank variant and not get it. It was insane to watch him draw this in person. Every time you thought he was finishing, he added and made it crazier and crazier. And now how many people can say they have the Evil Arm monster cover other than me? And sticking with signed and sketch covers, the next one I picked up was Futurama #1 with a sketch of Zoidberg done by Bill Morrison. When I saw he was doing sketches, I thought everyone does Fry, everyone does Bender, everyone does Zap Brannigan. Why not Zoidberg? And that's exactly what Billy West said too when I went and got his signature later on this. He was so cool. He was doing all the voices. All the voice actors in general are just great, funny people when you go up and interact with them. I've not had one bad experience with a voice actor, and from the looks of it at the con, nobody else did either. It was just a good time. Big crowds, but a good time. And if you were looking to stay refreshed while you were in the lines waiting for autographs, Wild Bill had you covered. They had all these cool, exclusive designs for MegaCon. They had their stand set right up in the middle of the autograph room. For 50 bucks, you got your choice of cool design and free refills all weekend long. And let me tell you, worth every penny. I've not had real soda until I had Wild Bill's. The second I got home, I ordered 3 cases of their root beer, and I'm loving it. Best soda I've ever had. Speaking of hidden gems, back at the celebrity autograph area, you had Johnny Crease, aka William Zabka, and Martin Cove, Sensei himself. Those guys, the second you stepped up to their booths, they were nothing but smiling, happy to see you, happy to sign, and gave me some pretty damn cool inscriptions on my Cobra Kai flag. And taking a left at Albuquerque, cutting through the valley, we end up in New Jersey, where we met the Quick Stop clerks. Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Jay and Silent Bob in the flesh, and it couldn't have been a better time. It was at their booth too that I also picked up this pretty damn sweet Dogma hat. Check that out. They had 2 for sale. They had this, they had one that said written and directed by Kevin Smith, and then nothing but movies on the table. They had shirts, plushies, glasses, any and everything you could want, plus a whole bunch of DVDs and books signed by Kevin and Jay. Now, with the hat being the exception, I was there on a mission to get Kevin Smith to sign the last comic I own that did not have his signature, and let me tell you, he did not disappoint. Kevin was super kind, respectful, asking up the origins of my name, and then that's when the inscription popped up. But the real treat was later that night when he and Jay did Jay and Silent Bob Get Old live.
Let's get these old on stage! No!
Jay and Silent Bob get late. I'm Kevin Smith. and gentlemen, put your hands together so the folks at home know you're real.
And no surprise, they showed up to the show late because they were hanging around the con signing autograph after autograph, hours after they were supposed to be done. But they more than made up for it when they did the live show. It was hilarious. They talked about going to Disney, riding Ride of Resistance, staying with his mom, and to cap it all off, they did a live audience reading of one of his Clerks comics that are coming up. Whether you're a fan of Kevin Smith or the View Askew universe, podcasting, or comics, you should see him live at least once because he's hilarious. Him and Jason Mewes are a perfect duo. And if you can get the Clerks cast involved, forget about it. A great time is guaranteed to be had by all. And that's the show, kids. Thanks for hanging out with me, Hayden Huge Fan, as I recap my MegaCon experience. If you want one, go to MegaCon. And if you've liked what you heard, please like and subscribe to the 616 Show on YouTube. We bring you specials, shorts, Monday wrap-ups every week. And go to our Instagram and Twitters. Be sure to like and follow us there.